welcome students. Welcome the students of ECE department, second year. Today we have learned, till now we have learned Fourier transform, Laplace transform and its application, Laplace transform application in circuit theory, Fourier transform application by using different types of waveforms. So today we will learn, another different types of transform that is used in your signal and systems, that is called Z transformation. So what is Z transformation basic formula? This is Z transformation basic formula. Xz equal to n is equal to minus infinity to plus infinity xn, z to the power minus n. Let us quickly check the properties of Z transformation. Z transformation, Z practically we write Z as e to the power j omega. E to the power j omega. Practically, it is also in the imaginary axis. It also lies in the imaginary axis. So let us quickly check the properties of Z transformation. This is linearity property. A1 x1n plus A2 x2n. If you perform Z transformation on it, the result will be A1 x1z plus A2 x2z. This is time delay. This is the proof of time delay. This is the time delay property. X of n minus k. If your Z transformation, if the input signal is shifted, if the input signal is time delay shifted in time delay manner, if the input signal is shifted in time delay manner k, so output Z transform will be z to the power minus k xz. But this is the proof. Z of x of n minus k, Z transform of x of n minus k, n is equal to minus infinity to plus infinity, x of n minus k zn. So this put n minus k equal to t. So n is equal to k plus t. So x of t, z to the power k plus z to the power minus k plus t, z to the power minus a will come out because it is not related with the t function. Now our function is t. T is equal to minus infinity to plus infinity. If you put n is equal to infinity, t will be infinity. If you put n is equal to minus infinity, t will be minus infinity. So this is z to the power minus k xz. So it is proved that if your signal in input time delay shifted by time delay k, if your signal in input shifted by time delay, in fact shifted by time delay k is the factor of time delay. It is shifted by time delay. It is shifted in terms of time delay by a factor k. It is shifted in terms of time delay by a factor k. So output will be Z transform xz into z to the power minus k. Now if your signal is shifted in terms of time advance, so it will be z to the power x of n plus k. So if you perform Z transform of x of n plus k, your output signal will be n is equal to minus infinity to plus infinity x of n plus k into z to the power minus n. N plus k is equal to t. N is equal to t minus k. So n plus k is t. Z is equal to z to the power minus within bracket t minus k. So z to the power k will come out. N t is equal to minus infinity to plus infinity x t, z to the power minus t. X t to z to the power minus t. It is your Z transform. Originally it is the definition of Z transform. So Z to the power k into xz. So if your signal is time shifted in, and if your signal is time shifted in an advanced manner, by a factor k. If your signal is time shifted by an advanced manner, if your signal is time shifted in an advanced manner by a factor k, so your output signal Z transform will be z to the power k xz. If your signal is time shifted in an advanced manner by a factor k, your output signal, the Z transform of your output signal will be z to the power k xz. Now let's move to the time reversal property. X of minus n equal to x of 1 by z. Just you can prove it also. X of minus n, Z transform of x of minus n is z of minus n into z to the power minus n, z to the power minus n is equal to minus infinity to plus infinity. Let minus n is equal to t. So your z transform will be x to the power t. T is equal to minus infinity to plus infinity z of t. So it is n is equal to minus infinity to plus infinity x of t z of minus within bracket minus t. So it will be shifted by a time. So it will be x of t in t. So t is equal to minus infinity to plus infinity. T is equal to minus infinity to plus infinity x of t into 1 by z to the power minus t. So your Laplace transformation will be x of 1 by z. Now let's move to the differentiation property, one of the most important property after time delay and time advance. You have understood time delay property. If a signal is shifted in a time delay manner, if a signal is shifted in a time delay manner by a factor k, so Z transform will be z to the power minus k into xz. If your signal is shifted in a time advance manner, if your signal is shifted in a time advance manner by a factor k, so z transform will be z to the power k xz. Now it is differentiation property. What is differentiation property? Differentiation property says z transform of nxz equal to minus z ddz of xn. Let's take an example. Your signal is your xn is un, unit step function. Un is 1 for n greater than equal to 0, 0 for otherwise. So z transform of nun is minus z ddz of z transform of un. So first we have to find out z transform of un. So n is equal to 0 to infinity 1 to the power n into z to the power minus n. It is an infinite GP series. 1 plus z to the power minus 1 plus z to the power minus 2 plus z to the power minus 3, so on. It is an infinite GP series. So result is 1 by 1 minus z to the power minus 1. This is z transform of un. Now z transform of nun is minus z ddz of z transform of un. So minus z ddz of 1 by 1 minus z inverse. You do first order differentiation, that means minus z ddz of z by z minus 1. So this is the simple ddx of u by v. So it is du dx minus v, du dx into v minus dv dx into u divided by v square. So ddz of z is 1 into z minus 1 minus ddz of z minus 1 is 1 into z. So z will cancel out each other into minus within bracket into whole into minus z. So z by z minus 1 whole square. So it is z to the power minus 1 divided by 1 minus z to the power minus 1 whole square. So we have discussed the entire very important properties of Z transform. In the next video, I will show you two typical Z transformation by using Z transformation method. Remember, always if you are going to perform Z transformation on any signal, un your un minus 1, these are mentioned. This will be mentioned. These are related to the ROC of the Z transform, region of convergence of the Z transform. What is region of convergence? What is stability, causality, that I will discuss with you today in the third video. So wait for the next video. I will discuss two typical Z transform with you. I will share two problems of Z transform with you. I will share two problems related to very typical Z transformation with you, so that you can understand how we are performing Z transformation on any signals. So let's wait for the next video.